Good afternoon, beautiful ladies, wonderful gents. Good afternoon. What are we in? May 15th, 2022. The year is May 15th, 2022. And you got Icy Don, aka Don M, the FDMG Boogeyman in the house. Hope everyone's enjoying this Sunday afternoon. It definitely feels like a Sunday. Sorry I'm late. I was cleaning up the car, getting gas. Once again, forgot I did set up a live stream. You know me, and then I ended up driving, and then that was a wrap. It's like, oh you know what I'm saying? And I didn't want to miss this one. Today's gonna be a nice simple one. We are talking about the word defamation. We're gonna be talking about the word of defamation, and that is a powerful word. Defamation of character. That's the sentence. The word is defamation. And what I want us to do is understand what defamation is. Because many folks use that word, use many words like too fluently. They use it like water, like, oh, you're racist. Oh, you don't like black people. You don't like white people. You don't like Asian people. Oh, you anti Semitic. You know what I'm saying? You anti this, anti that. You don't like gays. We just use it so quick without understanding the reason why something's being done. Umar Johnson. I told you, boy. I said, homie, man, let's resolve this shit, get this over with, move forward, and not take it to the next level. But no, you are such a lion. The big old Leo wants to lead the herd of young black boys. He wants to lead the herd of Africans. He wants to lead the herd of intellects. He wants to lead the herd, but all he's doing is leading the turd. Yep, he's leading a big trail of turds, just like rats, just like mice. Come in the kitchen, you got a bunch of turds on the refrigerator, top of the refrigerator. What the hell? How you get up there? You got turds on the sink. You got turds on the fucking the stove. Who likes turds all over the place? Who drops turds? Umar. Who drops the biggest turds? Umar Johnson. Who drops the turds? Umar. Who dropped the biggest turds? Dr. Umar Johnson. You know, I mean, he drops the biggest turds for folks. He be shitting from state to state. I want to know how many shit stories he have. But right now, I told y'all folks in 2020 of December, we're now in May, almost June, folks. We almost in June. Today's May 15th. 16 more days. We out this month. Amazing, right? And pressure's really on. And people sitting back not thinking no pressure's on. He's really thinking this is about some black and white and what city and government officials again. No, dude, this is just about something simple. You didn't handle your business behind the scenes when you was dealing with the Negroes. But once paperwork goes into the system, you are in the system. And once you're in the system, they are going to go follow the turds. And you have left many. And they follow your turds all the way to your beginnings, your state. It's not hard to find, homeboy. You start off hometown. You from Pennsylvania. You from Philadelphia. And it wasn't hard for them to dig you up. And I tried to tell you folks when I was speaking to the people and when they gave me their email address, and I am talking about the courts. I said, yeah, my case is, against this person. He said, oh yeah, and I was saying, yeah, he's already talks, and he said, yeah, he did with a lot of talking. I said, oh, you know of him? He said, oh yeah, we know of him. And then started laughing. He said, but I'm not going to talk about that. That's against what he say? That's besides the point. But it was in his tone. Young dude, you could tell, probably 30s. It was in his tone. It was in his laughter. It was in his chuckle. It was in his giggle. It was in his snarl. Like, yeah, we know him. Not I, but we. So yeah, your courts out there in Delaware know of you, homie. Yeah. And now this is how you're introduced to them with this paperwork, this file number. I have a case number. Don M has a case number against FDMG Umar Johnson. I don't care if it's FDMG, I don't care if it's Umar Johnson, but there's some turds that they are following right now. The system. I ain't talking about a race, I'm talking about the system. So when you're looking at the system consists of everything that Umar is against, whether it's some feminist woman up in the court system, whether it's some gay guy in the court system, whether it's some pro-white folks up in the system who don't want this type of nonsense parading around their community. When you have the system involving themselves, you have multiple races out there. It's multiracial. And then when you look at your black women who's not on your side, your ass is grass. So when we look at from, as Lennon Honor say, I can't find my StreamYard, like you said, but when we look at from when Lennon, the timeline for what Lennon Honor says, he was speaking about, I'm on my laptop, I can't find my StreamYard that I'm on right now. I can't find it. I'm not happy because I want to go on my laptop. But when you look at Leonard Honest and his timelines that he always want to give, this dude is a encyclopedia for mother freaking Umar Johnson. This shit is like kind of like embarrassing, funny. He's like, damn, what the fuck? It's like a dude who's like, how you be having those mentally challenged people and they mad slow in a lot of things, but they just love trains and they can tell you everything about a train. They can tell you what the train can do, what train you came out, what year it came out, what city it was made, who manufactured it. That's Leonard Honor on Umar Johnson. In his own world, he know he's slow motion. That's why he's just finally getting through whatever he's getting through. But yet and still, on Umar's life, he's Webster. He's Webster Dictionary. He's Webster Encyclopedia. If Webster have a encyclopedia, most likely they do. But you know what I'm saying? He's just straight Webster. He's Google. And on his timeline, because that's what we talk about. We're not talking about Lennon. We talk about the timeline that Lennon has of Umar Johnson. I just got a little sidetracked. My bad, folks. My bad. Got a little sidetracked. Sorry. But on the timeline in which we're talking about, when you're looking at Umar Johnson's parade that he's been marching in for quite some time, he's been marching in this parade, and they are now investigating. And we going back, I'm gonna say 2010. If you want to just go to 20, no, let's go 2010. I think, was that the year he came to New York? He said everything really jumped. You know what I'm saying? So let's say from 2010 on, 12 years of this run. When you look at an NBA player, when you look at Michael Jordan, and I'm talking about the greats. When you look at a football player, you look at Tom Brady. When you look at a hockey player, you look at Wayne Gretzky. You even look at a golf player, Jack Nicholson. They are great for a run. And then when you age, you master your greatness, but you retire as greatness. Umar Johnson's been on the run with this intellectual shit for in the social media public's eye strongly 12 years, 50, but we're going to say at least 15 years strong. Now, it's either he has reached the mountaintop and he's climbing over and he's moving rapid speed, or he's rapidly moving backwards and he's not retiring. He's not retiring with grace. He's not applying like Shaquille O'Neal or Michael Jordan. He's not applying, or Magic Johnson. He's not applying what he acquired to greatness, but it's working for him. And we have to understand that he's facing retirement with this whole situation. He's facing his own retirement that's being about to be forced upon him, because you have the system going to the root core. You have the system that he says is, what's the word? Not, what's my title? Umar Johnson is saying that the system is basically, and this is what he sound like. This what he sound like to me. And he want his donuts to stick a ball in his mouth. He's trying to say the system is trying to defame his character. Do you understand what I'm saying? This is what he's crying. He's crying crocodile tears about the system that has let him, this fucking nigga. Okay, now I'm switching gears. This system, remember, I am not one for systems. That's really wasn't set up for me. But he's talking about this system that let this nigger ass nigga run around city to city, state to state, worldwide. He's talking about this system that allows him to utilize their platform to reach the masses, to do something that he said he was going to do. Raise X amount of money. He's talking about the system that all they said is like, yo, we don't really have shit on you like that, but what we do have on you is something really real. Now, if you just do this, and they told him what he need to do, then we might back off you. But if your nigger ass play some nigger games, your ass is grass. And he's talking about that system online, doing an interview when all he have to do was come and do the realest interview with myself and get this system off his motherfucking monkey ass. But when you have gorilla niggas who's bananas for everything, they bananas for fame, they bananas for punani, they bananas for the spotlight. When you have these cuckoo motherfuckers, they don't know when the game is over. They don't know when it's time to retire. They don't know when it's time to fall back. They don't need, like every general, even though when it's time to let his troops know time to retreat for another battle. But no, he instigates the situation. And he says the city, his hometown, the city of Philadelphia, is defaming his character. Folks, I believe he tried to defame my character. I believe he tried to say things negative about me. I even looked at the transcripts that he sent to the courts, and what he said was definitely defamation of character towards me. You don't see me doing. Where? I need a puzzle. I need a bottle. Somebody pass me a shake. Somebody pass me a bottle of la 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 shake. A bottle la 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 shake. You know you be at McDonald's more than there, getting the shakes. But he want to say that it's defamation of character. That the city of Philadelphia, who only said, yo, we're going to do this, he's on the cease and desist order list because his mouth is too fucking big. But like Al Capone, we don't have him on much, but we're going to try and get him on tax evasion. We're going to try, you know what I'm saying? That we're going to try and get this killer on tax evasion. So all they trying to do is get Umar Johnson on something simple that they know he's going to be a nigga about. And just like the stupid nigga that he be, he fell in their trap. Because they analyzed and they studied this nigga. They have their people to investigate, to look at his videos, to see who Dr. Umar is. They Google him. Then a YouTube pop up and they YouTube him. And then this pops up and they go check that up. It's nothing but pop-ups. It's easy to find. If you can find out he got a cease and desist order, it's easy for the courts to find out who he is. And what they find out who he is they see that the people is at like a 60-40 that he's a scam artist. The people's at a 60-40. What y'all think? What numbers y'all think? If you don't think it's 60-40, what y'all think? That the majority of people, because you can't say he's 100%. So we can't, don't play ourselves with that nonsense. Otherwise, this nigga wouldn't be talking about some block party too. Like he's kid and play. You know what I'm saying? He should come out his Kwame polka dot shirts on the next one. His big super baggy white linen pants. Doing the kid and play. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? It can't be 100%. So what percentage do you folks think it really is when it comes to Umar Johnson and his ranking right now of people who believe he's a scam artist? You think it's more people think he's a scammer now? You guys tell me, what percent you guys think it is? When he's talking about defamation of character, personally, like I said, folks, if you coming out here, you talk about Umar Johnson and you're not mentioning me, you're a scam artist. That's where I look at it. I don't care who the fuck you are. If you are coming at this day and time in 2022, if you think that I am in the back burner and I'm forgotten, and I go to court in July with this nigga, and it's because of me that you got this content, you the scammer. Because for people to be digging up this and saying I got receipts on that, I got receipts. Where's your receipts on? What's your receipt on? Who was behind the cease and desist order? I have a receipt. I told, if you go back to any live I did, and I said what's going to happen. You go back to E and J's live. I said what's going to happen is once these white folks get a hold of this shit, it's all over for his ass. I said we need to start fundraising right now because they're gonna fucking tear that shit apart. That's why I didn't want to rush to the courts. I didn't want to rush to the courts just because of that. I wanted, when I got to the courts, I wanted to build up such a case and such a following and such a movement that we would have took the school over as opposed to the city of Wilmington. But because I had to bring it to the courts because you guys wasn't understanding the wave, look where we at right now. Poor old Umar is screaming defamation of character. Fucking in 2022. Nigga, if you would have got the school open in 2019, and if you would have did the biggest event during COVID of 2020, 2021, and if you would have made yourself known, the only defamation of character is that this nigga did it. We feel stupid. And I'm talking about the people. But you couldn't even make the qualifying. Like with the Olympics, you know, you got the qualifying trials. You still haven't even qualified. Like when we do the school rankings and school grading system, you know, when you do the system, when the system do the grading of each school, FDMG gets a F. You are failing, my nigga. And when you're speaking about defamation of character, and then when you want to say the city of Philadelphia, you said the city of Philadelphia, you didn't even specify. You just said the city of Philadelphia. I want to pull up the video. I'm gonna pull up the video so we can really break down what he said. The city of Philadelphia. And then you got the dude who's interviewing. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Nigga. Why the fuck your ass didn't? If you want to act, you see, once again, niggas and bitches and niggas. A coon is who he was being interviewed by. See, Leonard on would say, "Oh, I want to be nice." Now, fuck that shit. You ain't asking the nigga no tough questions if you're not asking the question that he can't answer because his lawyer's involved with it. Okay? So you're not asking him no tough questions if you're not asking him and asking him and asking him the question, the simple question that he says, "Oh, I'm not. I won't talk about that because my lawyers is handling that." And interview's over. Get the fuck out of here. There's nothing else to talk about. You're not asking no tough questions. If you're not asking no tough questions about Don M, who the fuck is he? Why is he screaming that he got a case against you right now? Why is he screaming that he's going to court? Why did you even scream that Don is upset that he lost the case? Why is we not talking about that? So if you having a fucking hour interview, if you having a 3-hour live about him and you not mentioning me, you are fucking cooning. Because once again, I am the reason why he has a cease and desist order. Now, if I'm not, oh well, I don't give a fuck. I still believe I am. Because it wasn't until I came on the scene that the shit became hot again. It wasn't until I came on the scene. Leonard Honda says it all the time. He gives a timeline, time frame. It wasn't until, but he just don't say it. It wasn't until Don M came because Umar Johnson was dry. But it wasn't until Don M came out when TCTV revealed Don M that the shit became lit. So every time Don M does something, it becomes fire again with Umar Johnson. You wonder why the HVAC wave. If the HVAC's still not on the roof, why you haven't sent a real strong investigative team out there? Why haven't you really? Yo, this is what I'm trying to tell you about. We're gonna switch off for a little bit, folks. We're gonna talk about Coon Honor, Leonard Coon Honor. With all the super chats that you be getting, why haven't you sent a strong investigative team to go out there and do a full report? You could spend the money on that. You have enough cookie crushers out there. You ain't even bright enough to do that. You're too cheap to do that. How can you have a real, and then once again, how can you get a real story without the person who gave you the intel? I showed you the lights being shut on. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go pull that video up again. There's nobody else that had that video footage. I'm the one who showed the lights as the lights was being turned on. I'm showed you all the electrical wiring that was pulled out. Umar lucky I didn't show you guys the inside of the other building in full detail because I was in it many times. So defamation of character and cooning around, yo, y'all boys is really out of control. Stop doing these 3-4 hour lives and leaving me out the equation. You're a fool. Stop. You're a fool and you know it. Oh, did Umar Johnson just say he's a loser? Oh, you heard it for yourself. Press the one if you heard it. Nigga, you paused it right there. You went back and played it again. How you didn't hear it? Well, folks, why is he now? Why does he feel like? Why do Umar? Why did he use the word his failure? Why he used that first? Because right now I told you FDMG is failing. I said that FDMG is failing. Out his own mouth, he said he got those people who live their lives to watch his failures. And then, make content out of it and things like that. But Umar Johnson, what are your failures? The whole school is a failure for you right now because you have not gotten the whole concept of why you've been put in a position to do so. So defamation of character is none. The courts find you guilty of even coming up with that allegation against the city of Philadelphia. Understand, folks? This is really not a game. Umar Johnson is putting himself in a position my bad. Umar Johnson is putting himself in a position where he can really be facing some jail time. Because if the city of Philadelphia or the state of Pennsylvania decides that they want to be petty and say off with his head and have the courts go after him, and I'm talking about on a whole nother level, his operation, honestly, see, they already gave him a deadline. His deadline to just comply is June. It was in June because they know that July he goes to court. So he has up to the end of June to show them that he is not this arrogant psychopath just by complying. But they play chess, not checkers. They already assume from the investigating that they've been doing, they already assume that he's going to do exactly what he did, and he did it. So when it comes down to him not giving in and not because look, look, think about it. If this nigga chooses not to give me my money that he know he owe me, and then he feels like I don't have to give the city of Philadelphia shit technically because I don't do no business out there. I could be nice and give it to him, but I don't have to. So that's what he's battling right now. But if he's smart, he's going to give that paperwork. But I want the city of Philadelphia to know that when I do go to court in July, I will be standing up for you. I will be representing the city of Philadelphia because Umar Johnson believes that the city of Philly is after him. They want to apply pressure by defaming his character. So I will let the city of Philly, let the city of Wilmington of Delaware know that this is how he believes the city of Philly is, and there's no way that he won't think that of you. Especially after this. And that's the reason why he don't even need that land over there. Because after this day today, he's not going to be too thrilled about the court system of Delaware. Check his live afterwards. So defaming the characters, yeah, we want to see, folks. Defamation of character. Folks, we putting together our notes. We got our printer ready. I'm reprinting up everything, putting everything together. I'm having my little portfolio book. I'm going to defend myself to the best. And like I say, anyone who wants to, give any intel of what I need to put, if they want to let me know any videos I need to pull up, I want to have a list of different videos to pull up. So, like I said, I'm just putting them together. Time frames when people speaking about various things, showing various clips. I need that. We're going to make that happen, folks. Icy Dawn in house. Once again, to all the coons, if you out there cooning around and still cooning, time to wake up. Coonery's over. And that buffoonery. You see everybody's getting shut down. Time to realize and recognize the real. All those people that were supported in the beginning, who for some reason felt threatened by my words, that must be the coon in you. I think the cool in you. No, it's not the cool in you, it's the coon in you. If you're not rocking with me now, that's because you got coon in you. Straight like that. I don't change. Like I say, if you out there, you sitting there, I'm gonna tell you like this, watch this shit. I'm an ill nigga. If you sitting there and you donating to other people's lives as they talk about Umar Johnson, and they not talking about me and my court case, you're a fucking coon. That's how we live in it right now. Because you can't accept when real people tell you things that touch you. You can't accept that. You can't accept when people touch a button inside you, you want to switch. That's the coon in you. You know what I mean? How many people died during slavery time becomes coons and motherfuckers, got niggas killed and their families, babies and all, because they was touched by something. They got their whole family's house burnt down. Too many coons out here. We call them flip-floppers. You sitting there thinking that Tasha K talk about Umar Johnson is lit right now? You a fucking foolish coon. Everybody who has a channel want to try and jump on something that's a topic. Like, nigga, Umar Johnson's been the topic for the last 15 motherfucking years. If you ain't covered his story on any aspect, especially in the last 2.5 years, you a fucking cornball. So don't try and jump, oh, he got a cease and desist order and want to talk about it. Fuck out of here. Especially if you're not mentioning me. The reason why he got the cease and desist order. That means you ain't got facts right. You just following shit. Jumping on shit because you have a following just to have a fucking comment. Oh, my take on shit. What fuck out of here? What's the facts on it? Sitting there getting hundreds of thousands views, snapping their necks and popping their fucking teeth. Talk about people appearances for like 30 minutes. Nigga, you need a stand-up. If you can talk about a person's appearance for 30 minutes, you need to do stand-up comedy. If you got all these people viewing, charge $35 and better, $50 or better. That's the lowest. And that's at a rinky-dink club. Step your game up. Anybody want to do a comedy show? I got a club out here. Nice spot. Give you a good rate. I'll have to pull up to it and show you. That's why I'm a little mad, because I had to come back and do something, but I was at the site and I was going to do live, but I couldn't do it because my phone was dead and I have the charger. But this is where we at right now. Anybody who's trying to get clout, views, money off of Umar Johnson's cease and desist order, and they are not talking about the person who's claiming. See, look, you're not even talking about the person who's claiming to be the root. There's nobody else out there on these streets who's claiming to be the one. And then the one who's claiming to be one is being canceled. Fuck out of here. Can't cancel me. I cancel myself when I want to cancel. And when I see coons acting like buffoons, I step up to the podium and I tell you what it is. This nigga talk about defamation of character. And yo, Leonard Honor, watch the video again. Anytime that Umar Johnson is really dropping factual jewels, because I don't give a fuck what you say about him, he's always going to drop factual jewels on something. And we as people always say the same thing. So it's not like he is saying something that is like something almighty. He's saying the same thing we say on a daily basis, even though he don't practice what he's preach. But when he's talking about us and unity and how we're not doing it, and Leonard Arnold will always stop in and because he feels some kind of way, because Leonard Arnold knows that he's not doing his part on that level. He always trying to say family, family, family. Nigga, that's because you was horny, you bust nuts. Because family is when you prepare the table before them in the presence of their enemies. That's taking care of family. When those kids is where they at right now, it's not daddy's who got an A on his report card. Fuck wrong with you. Your fucking kids is showing you how to do shit, hook shit up and do all this other shit. You talk about, hey, look at my GPA. Be proud of daddy, be proud of daddy. Respect the fact that you're doing it, but nigga, don't glorify that shit. That's like, when we rate ourselves in life, when women look at us as men, it's like respect. Yeah, respect that you did that. I'm proud of you, but it's like no neck shrug. Like, so the fuck what? Give me some more. Remember Busta Rhymes? Give me some more. It's like, so in the reality of it, you're not even the top 100 of rating just because you're getting a 3.9 GPA because you was able to sit back because school was being paid for by. See, look at, think about, like I said, think about all the mothers who's single mothers with 5 kids, who's working the job full time, taking care of kids full time, and going to school, and they paying for it. Their school is not coming in from their job. So you sitting back in your little chair, lounging back with your pajamas on, having school being paid for by your job, and then having your life being paid for by your PayPal, Cash App, and Super Chats. Don't think that you are doing a great job. You're doing an average job. You're just doing a fucking nigga job, to be honest. But when real people say these things, we think that we are snapping each other. I'm trying to step up our whole grade system of what we think is good and what we think is bad and what we know is failing. Just because you got buildings and just because you raised that money, do that mean that you are successful and you're succeeding? Or why other people say, yo, you failing? You understand what I'm saying? So people look at things very differently, especially when they have higher standards. If you are an educated person and you are educated in history, you should have higher standards. If you one of those fucking retard motherfuckers, special ed motherfuckers, I guess you don't really have that much higher standards. And even if you wasn't in special ed, but you just living life now as a special ed, you gotta step up your standards because you can't. I had to tell this dude like, oh, okay, you got $2 million in property and stuff like that. That don't mean shit to me. He's looking at me like, what? Dude, my father owned a wig restaurant in the 70s. During the 80s, when we was little kids, we owned we owned the bar and the fish market. I've been down south thousands, hundreds of times. Great Adventures, travel. We did that. He had his own carpentry business. He stopped because his back. I'm not easily pressed because my father never allowed me to be easily pressed off of mediocre shit. You're getting paid $500 a week. No, I don't care. It's crumbs, peanuts. That's what he said to me. It's peanuts. I'm like, damn, Dad, I'm 18. It's peanuts. So when your father's telling you that what you're making at a young age is peanuts, and you're like, damn, this is actually pretty good, but he's saying it's peanuts, you have to realize, step up your standards. So just because you got a GPA, you don't, nigga, stop talking about that shit. Step up your mindset. You act like a bitch who want to be glorified. How you like my hair? It's just that you don't have hair. How they get on you? Because you do a 3-hour motherfucking live stream and you fail once again to really say, why is this man claiming? Like when they had that Archibald, whatever that person's name is, Archibald, whatever his name is, and they claim, I talked about this person, talked about the name, talked about, they say, yo, why am I claiming that I'm the reason why this cease and desist order is in? And y'all not even saying, oh, he's a psycho, he's crazy. Because you know. Why are you not talking about it? So don't do no live streams for 3-4 hours and not talk about a simple fact. Could his case be the reason why the cease and desist order is in? Let's go with some facts. Let's go through the time frame. Let's go through the timeline. He went to court this day. You know when I went to court, Make a Change was there. He went to court this day. He went back to court this day. They said that he lost this time, but this took place. The only thing I lost was the fact that they was trying to end the case early, off the fact that he failed to show up. But because he sent out paperwork saying why he failed to show up. Because remember, we missed court the same day. I can't believe I missed that shit. It wasn't even live on that. Damn, Don missed his court date. Big time, all this time, him sitting back waiting for this shit, and this dumbass. See, nobody even talked about that. I like these blue old times, man. The blue drink. So that's where we at right now. You cannot do a live stream, talk about cease and desist order, and have it for 2-3 hours and not speak about who can be behind it. There's no way that you're just gonna say, "Oh, they just got fed up." The city of Philadelphia just got fed up with what? What did they get fed up with? You can't say that they got fed up with what? You see people on YouTube complain that he's scamming. You can't say that. Some paperwork had to go through the system. I'm sorry, I'm not even looking at the chat. My girl Tina's in the house. What's up, Tina? How you do, babe? Tina, I'm trying to let them know that they are not making moves off of YouTube videos. The system cannot just say, "Oh, I seen a YouTube video about this man and this is what's going to happen." They have to have some type of paperwork to come across their desk, come through their computer system that make them say, we must check this person out. And then once they start checking them out, investigating, then they see what it is, and then they know which direction to go through. But it's not just because one day they came across an Umar Johnson video and said, yo, we need to check him out. That didn't happen because it's been already 15 years of that shit. So Tina, I'm trying to tell you, like I'm trying to tell all these folks who's here, like the Breeze. What's up, Breeze? I'm trying to tell you all that I believe like 99% of the reason why he has a cease and desist order is because of me. The only 1% is because I just don't know 100%. But I feel like in me 99%. Do you know anybody on these YouTube streets that can claim that? I don't care what set, what channel, what content creator they are. Do you know anyone who can say that and claim it is because of them? They try to even switch the gears and have the chick who's talk about she fucked Umar and make her top. Okay, so now what? But who can say that they are the reason why he has a cease and desist order? Exactly. He never even mentioned the HVAC anymore. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You know what I'm saying? Because he's trying to ride wave. He's trying to ride any wave he can, but it's not. He's not speaking of anything that's really substantial. It's like, yo, dude, we got 2 more months before this nigga really goes to court. They got June. He got a deadline in June. Then he goes to court in July. What type of paperwork they have sitting back on the table right now is ready? What type of pen they have ready? What ballpoint pen they have ready? What felt pen they got ready to sign these papers to cancel something? Whether it's the block party, whether it's his permit, his license, and what is it? Or are they going to send a tax man in on him? Like full-fledged? You know what I'm saying? Or are they going to order him? What are they going to do? As many pins they got on the table, they got like 6 pins on the table right now to sign some type of executive order after his ass. Told y'all it wasn't about no HVAC. I told y'all he didn't think about no fucking HVAC. I'm trying to tell y'all like straight up and down, like that nigga don't really have no time to be worried about HVAC right now because he really got this courts on his ass. And then cease and desist comes out. I'm trying to tell you, he has the courts on his ass. It's like I don't know what hair to pull out on my head because I don't have much. But he don't have time. Well, I'm talking about Umar Johnson now. Umar Johnson don't even have time to be focused on the HVAC right now. Because he knows like he said, he got to cross his I's and dot his T's. That means he got to come up with some money. He knew that at the beginning of the year that he was going to have to stash away some bread. And he knew he wasn't opening school this year. So he's like, yo, I could keep asking for donations for that motherfucking those 6 HVACs. I could keep collecting the money from those HVACs, but I ain't putting shit up until all this is over with. I don't know if I need bail money. You understand what I'm saying? Because if Leonard Honor says, yo, I don't want him to go to jail. You wasn't saying that years ago, but now something you see shit is really he has a chance to, and everybody fuck you go to jail. You don't think Umar Johnson is sitting back like thinking, I ain't going to do you really think, man, this ain't no jail situation. This ain't no jail situation. I'm good. I'm good. There's no telling what paperwork he had. That nigga is like on a fallback. What's poppin' with Umar Johnson? What is he doing right now? He said he's focused on the block party. He got the bathroom cleaned up in the gym. The gym do not equate for a school. A gym is a gymnasium. He got the gymnasium ready for whatever he can do with the gymnasium, but still, almost 4 years in, no school opened. And he's so about the city of Philadelphia is defaming his character. Well, folks, it saddens me because when I first came, I told y'all I didn't want to take it to that level so fast. I didn't want to go there. I told y'all this shit. But if he gets locked up over this, I don't even care if it's just 3 months. Interviews with me will be 500 an hour, 500 like for every 30 minutes after this shit. All right. Drop the link what you think about what I just said. If I'm the reason why a cease and desist order goes through, and this nigga is one of the reasons why he gets locked up, and for some reason he do 30 days in jail. Anybody want to talk to me is 500 for the 30 minutes. $500 for 30 minutes. And I ain't doing no live streams. I ain't doing nothing. It goes back to pay-per-view. If that nigga have to do 30 days in jail because he failed to do anything and he just became a knucklehead and they just really did what they had to do, and I don't care if it's even down the road, even if it's a year from now. If he goes to jail a year from now, it's because of me. It's because of himself, because he failed to do what he had to do because of me. Because I'm the one who took this nigga to court and will win and brought the spotlight on his ass for something that didn't have to come. Am I proud about it? In 2022, I am proud that I did what I had to do, which was crush the head of the serpent. We gonna get the demon up out of people, you know what I'm saying? And that's where we at. Germ on the motherfucking board. What up, dog? Y'all know when I'm in the zone, I'm just in the zone. I'll be blah, 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 blah. Germ on the board, the breeze. Who the breeze? He talks about another event in the September, but not when the school's going. Yo, Breeze, come talk to me, dog. Come talk to me, Breeze. Breeze, come on deck, Breeze. I want to talk to Breeze. Shout out to the Breeze. Good conversation. Yo, Breeze, yo, like the gym, Dr. Umar Johnson. You have a nice gym for Wilmington. They're gonna have a very nice gymnasium when they take it over, okay? So keep, beautifying the gym, because you have a temporary gym. You know what I'm saying? You just have a gym for showcase for YouTube. That's what you have. But what you don't have is an open building after 15 years. So what it shows to us, like I said, you in your retiring seasons. If you do 20 years, is the number one scholar. I'm gonna go back a little bit more. You've been speaking since college. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? And so when you look at most athletes, okay, my nigga, I want everybody to feel me on this now. Kobe Bryant came out of high school and he went to pros. He did like 20 years as a pro and retired. LeBron James out of high school. Right? 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 So from college, your college days, you was doing this shit. So college days like NCAA. Okay, homeboy? Don't get nothing motherfucking twisted. In the 60s, revolution started when the college kids took over campuses. So as a college student in the 90s, my nigga, you was already part of the revolution. So from 1997, 8, okay? So I'm gonna give you 3 years in the 90s. I'm not even gonna give you when you was in school, because we was in school at the same time. I'm giving you after school. So from 90s and I think you went to graduate school, so you know what I'm saying, you're still in school. I didn't. So 97, 98, 99, 2000, that's 4 years. Added to 22. That's 26 years you've been serving your community. And you're great at this point right now, because no one knows your work, my dude. No one really truly has hands-on with your work, except for a few. But their stories are few. So when you look at the percentage, your work in the last 20 years to this present day right now, you are failing in the eyes of the people for revolution. And what you're doing is saying, wah, wah, wah. They're attacking me. Wah. And you're always crying. You're always crying. The woman that came up to him and said she doesn't know how much longer she can keep her son living there to go to school there was really that was really sad. Dude, I seen a few when I was at the school. I came across a few people. Okay, one I came across a few people when I was out there by myself talking to them, and then I was there on a couple occasions with him when people were talking to him. I know a woman who was moving her family out there to be close to the school because she was involved in the school on a certain level. I know a woman who in 2019 she bought a couple of houses. I think she's from California. It's not California, Florida. I think California. If not Florida, one of those states. And she bought a couple of houses. I was going to live in one of them. I was going to live in one of those houses at the very beginning. I'm talking about 2019. It's just that they decided to do something else. But I guess Umar was like, nah, we're gonna do this with it. And so then she reneged on me, and so I don't know who moved in the house, but yeah, okay. I know a few things. People bought real estate out there already. I'm talking about houses out there, not one or two houses. The house behind the school, they trying to buy that one, and the school has shown no signs of even opening for 2023. But people already out there, my dude. Breeze, they've been planted out there since 2018, 2019. Because he got to school in 2019. He told us in February of 2019. That's the beginning. When I saw her, it was June-ish, I think, of 2019. She said she already had the house out there. It's almost finished, but she still has work to be done. And I was like, yo, me and dude, we come out there and finish the work. Whatever you need done, we do it. It was like we even moving as is because we need to be out there with the school so we can take care of the school. Okay, that was the mission. So she was like, yo, we was gonna work it out. Next thing you know, I don't know what happened with that. Got sabotaged. But people got houses already out there, my dog. And that's on the few that I know. So yeah, it's very sad. It's very sad. Yeah, like I said, when that took place, we watched it. It was sad. It was sad, but what was sad about it is that we as people really are looking for change. And we are really looking for movement. We really want to be part of things. But what's really truly sad is that we just don't know how to really do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be me like I'm always am. I ain't even talking about Umar right now. The sadness of it is that that woman with her children, there's so many single mothers out there in this world who need men in their lives. That's what's sad. Because the men that was in their lives are not a part of their lives. That's what's sad. See, is we can always put a point of blame at someone, but we gotta look at the men in the mirror. So what's sad is that we got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of millions of women out there who are just looking for something for their child, looking for something for their sons. That's what's sad because they didn't bring these children by themselves. That's what's sad. You feel me? What's sad is that we as a group of people are not able to execute. what we can execute. That's what's sad. Still not pointing blame at Umar right now, because I want us to take blame as a nation of people before we just individually point a finger. Like I said, he's already done. He's a captive of the FDMG, and it's sinking. He had a lot of missiles being shot at it, and finally, Icy Dawn came, and it was now officially sinking the Titanic right before your eyes. I'm that glacier that came out of nowhere, the boogeyman, that came out the dark and sunk the FDMG. Paper-wise, me. Social media and all that other stuff, that was you guys. But because I went to your platform and really turned up the waves, it sunk the FDMG. Now, he might be able to jump off and get in one of these little jet boats and jet off. Understand what I'm saying? But that FDMG is not going to make it. Yeah, but no, but this is what I'm trying to let you know. It's not even that. It's a lot of naive people in the world that's waiting to be scammed, because that's one way that we can look at it, or we can truly look at it. There's a lot of people in the world that's looking for what we're supposed to just be doing as people, which is the right thing. You know what I'm saying? We can use the words they looking to be scammed, but it's a seesaw, it's a scale. And then we can go to the other side and say, what's the right word? What's the word that they looking for God, they looking for Jesus, they looking for Martin Luther King, because we have just keep producing children to a path of nothing. And so we don't have much on the inside, so we're looking for stuff on the outside. And it's not looking to be scammed. They just looking for you to do what's right. They looking for you to do the right thing. And that's why Lenin's on his ass, because he's like, nigga, do the right thing. Our people been scammed so much that we live life as a scam. So right now we just looking for someone to trick us and do right. And the trick was that he tricked the people to think that he was going to do right. Understand what I'm saying? But the majority of the people is just praying that we can do right. That's where we at right now. We got to do right. Don, this guy, this guy got pulled. Don, this guy pulled up at the school and got confronted. I think she wanted to say by a lady. His name is First Sergeant Dobie. This guy got confronted by a lady. Word. It's First Sergeant Dobie. So who's First Sergeant Dobie? I would like to speak to First Sergeant Dobie. And who was this lady that he was confronted by? So now Umar Johnson got female security at the school. And if you mess with her, then you liable to get killed because you mess with a female. Dude, come on, man. That's causing violence right there. You setting that woman up. He got, like, look what she said. Got confronted. Like, how did she confront him? You feel me? How did she confront him? Tell me. Pull up for P45. I don't know how to say your name. Patola. Huh? He had the audacity to say she should come to the next festival like that is anything. Oh, the lady with the children? Yo, because in his head he really think that he is some type of pharaoh. He think that he's some type of Egyptian pharaoh. For real. I told you, you think he's T'Challa, but you forgot T'Challa dead. There's a new T'Challa. Black Panther dead, my dude. What you say? Yeah, share that link. Let me see. Let me see if I can get on this damn laptop. Share that link. I want that link. Can somebody find me that link before I leave this show? Can I just get that link so we can see it together? I really want to see that link. Okay, Umar has done absolutely no renovations for the project. Let's see. Why I don't see this up there? All right, you know what? Let me go out this. I'm gonna go out and come back in because I want to get on my I want to get on my laptop so I can share the screen with them folks. I want to see that link. If Tina can pull it up. Oh, Tina don't even know. Yesterday. Oh, time the hell out. This happened yesterday. Oh, I'm gonna roll through that block one of these days, y'all. I'm gonna pull up. Matter of fact, I the hardest part. Hold on, folks. I'm sorry. What the things that remind you of them, and it's true. Yo, I have to go out to Delaware sometime this week because or call them up or something because I haven't gotten no information about my next court date. When the judge said, you know, after the court, she said she was gonna send me some paperwork. This chick never even sent me anything. So I'm just gonna I'm gonna pull up down there and go get me a bowl of fried rice from what's the chick name? The Asian lady? I forgot her name. But I'm gonna go to my little favorite little hole in the wall spot, go grab me some food, and go eat on the rock, or maybe eat at the table at the FDMG and see who this woman is. You know what I'm saying? Because he got women protecting the school now. He got women protecting the school for boys. That shows goes to show you that he has no real connection with men. He got women protecting the school for boys. So what, you're gonna have a whole bunch of women as security guards at school for the boys soon, and then expect for them to break up fights with your teenagers? You got women in that area protecting that school, and you got dope fiends sitting in the back taking shits and fucking shooting needles up behind school. I know that's not the case. Don't tell me that. Okay? P45, don't tell me that. Don't tell me women protecting school now. Maybe she just, you know, feeling herself and she just nah. What the hell happened with this first Sergeant Dobie? Somebody tell me something. Let me look at the chat. Word. Sorry, man. It's no disrespect to the ladies. Uh-oh, what's this right here? Tina's sharing something. All right, Tina, thanks. All right, so that's the link, folks. You know what? So I hear you when you say that, Jern. You know, he said we first have to stop failing for these pipe dreams and people like Umar just because they talk and make it sound good. Yo, honestly, when I was 21, I told you I was a member of this organization called the African Stock Exchange Association Development Corporation, and we had meetings every Thursdays and Tuesdays, service on Sundays, and you know we had the car service. We had like a few homes that we was renting out. It was an organization. It was an organization within the government. It was a government within the government. And people who came in, you know, we had so many meetings, so many people come through the doors, and they would look at this organization as a pipe dream. Now, I want you to understand, John, there is a reality to a lot of these pipe dreams because Martin Luther King, like he said, he had a dream. So these pipe dreams, because I'm a pipe dreamer. and not just a pipe dreamer, but I know it is a reality. It's like the metaverse, and in my world of the metaverse, I already know it's a reality. Just like in this nigga Umar, you know it's a reality. And just like in many people, they know it's a reality. It's just about implementing it. And now, what stops the implementation, if I'm saying the word correctly, implement, I got a stuttering problem. What stops those things from manifesting is the fact that you yourself, and then the situations that you be in that stagnate you, such as procrastination or just failure to make things connect. Do it mean that it's a pipe dream, or is just that it's not happening at the right time? Things become pipe dreams because the people behind them, but the dream that was given to them is a reality that must take place. It's only a pipe dream because the person who's behind it. But like I say, there's a lot of things that must be manifested, but because the right tools are not there, they don't get done and they go to the grave. So we as people, we must make our pipe dreams become realities. So we also must, stop always thinking that everything is not a reality. Like it don't have to be FDMG school, but we do need schools underneath an umbrella, like McDonald's. You know how McDonald's is a franchise. We do need a model franchise school to go statewide. We do need that. We need a model bank to go statewide. We do need that. We need a model mother freaking hospital to go by. Yes, this was taught to me in the African Stock Exchange. This has been taught to me ever since the Civil Rights Movement. This is what we need. So this is not a pipe dream when someone says, "Hey, this is what they want to do." It's a reality of something that must take place. Okay, and we are the generation that must make these pipe dreams of our past become reality. Nothing that we talk about right now is new. It's nothing new underneath this motherfucking sun. Umar Johnson not new underneath the sun. And that's what I'm trying to get to us to understand that our negative view and outlook on life itself, because of what they programmed us. Understand what I'm saying? It's not even us as individuals. It's the programming that they did from the 60s movement to get us right here to not believe in shit. Because we know that you're gonna end up getting killed. I see the chat is kind of moving, yo. I'm in P45. I gotta pull up that link for you. Let me pull up that link. All right. Let me try and get that link. I'm laying down in bed being lazy talking. My bad. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm laying on the bed talking. All right. Let me try and find this shit. And how do I type that link in? Let me see. Where the link at? It's the link, right? Let me see. Let me see. Yo, Leonard be on this shit like with the heavy finger tapping. YouTube.com. What's that shit? /user. User. My eyes are hurting. How many people's eyes are getting a little more blurry because of looking at these damn phones? Ever since I've been using the phone more often, my vision has been hurting me. I don't like that. I always had good vision. This page isn't available. Sorry about that. Try searching for something else. I just put it in. Try it again. Let me try it again. I'll try again. Maybe I'm not seeing correctly, right? Talk about my vision. YouTube.com /user. I got to put all this shit in there. /McDoby. And let's go. Okay, we got something. Make body count gaming. What the fuck is all this? McDobie 2 slot subscribers. You sure it's that? I don't see nothing. Let's see McDobie 2 subscribers, and it's showing some horror videos. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. You know me, I'm not the bright one when it comes to stuff. Teresa, hey Teresa, how you doing? Let me just look at the chat real quick because I seen the chat was moving. This is the first time I've seen moving so much. I'm not used to that. We got Teresa in the house. It's a new person. I've never seen this person before, but I'm glad to see you. She know you guys. Okay, okay. Tina said, "What's up, Jern?" Okay, I see y'all all know each other. I'm glad your family's in the house. So if y'all good with Tina, you good with me then. If you good with Germ, you good with me. Germ on the board will come through later. Got to support my homies see in hood. Okay. I still didn't see that video. All right, y'all talking to each other. Oh, okay, thanks. Okay, good. It's the video called Pulled Up on Dr. Umar. Okay, so let's see that. Thanks, Germ. See, that's why we are together. You know what I'm saying? Pulled up on, it's called, this is what it's called, folks. Pulled up on Dr. Umar. Okay, let's see. Hey, that's like 100 times though. The computer like malfunction. Everybody did that. FDMG donor group pulled up on Umar Johnson, anti-fraud warrior. That's 1 year ago. I don't see it. Somebody help me. I wish somebody come on deck and help me out. Guide me through this shit real fast. Yo. Stop playing games. Somebody come on deck and guide me through. No, that's not the one. Where's mine at? Where my link at? Damn, my link is gone. Oh, there you go. Somebody come up here and help me go through this shit so I can know what I'm doing. Stop looking stupid. Umar Johnson threatened YouTube. Nope, that's not it. So it says pulled up, but pulled up on Dr. Umar. That's what it's called. Pulled up on Dr. Umar. That's it. Ty, for sure. I ain't see you in a minute. What's up, Ty? But yo, could somebody please come on deck real quick and help me get this video up because I'm trying to pull this video up. I want to see who this person is that pulled up on it, that's prevented this man from what was he trying to do though? You know what I'm saying? You didn't even say what she. Why did she confront him? What was he doing that made her confront him? You understand what I'm saying? Y'all just say she confronted him. What did he do? Telling incomplete stories. Don, go to YouTube and type in pulled up on Dr. Umar. Okay, so I put that in First Sergeant Dobie. Okay, so I'm gonna put that. First Sergeant Dobie. Let's try that. Oh, I put that in here. I don't know if you can see. And Snoop Dogg came on. I know. I don't know if you can see it, but Snoop Dogg came up. Pulled up on Dr. Umar Johnson, First Sergeant Dobie. I see Dr. Umar Johnson. This is why they want you to stop using recreational marijuana. Okay, I think I see something. What does Dr. Umar and First Sergeant Dobie have in common? No, that's 4 days ago. The park. What's that? So do you think it's this video right here? Is it that? Take out the rest of the stuff you have. So 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 what rest of what stuff? I'll be talking to. I feel like I'm talking to myself in the room, but then you guys respond back. Take out the rest of the stuff you have. What you mean by that? I'm about to press this and see what the hell this is about. Because it says First Sergeant Dobie. I'm gonna listen to Tina first. Oh boy, now internet want to be slow motion now. What does Doctor? Can you pull it off? Like, what is this about? I'm trying to see what is. Okay. Comments. No comments neither. It says 16 minutes. That might make more sense, right? Oh, what the fuck is going on with my internet now? You bullshit, yo. I never can just do a smooth live, right? What's up with that?
Come up with a Dr. Umar meal, a Dr. Umar drink up in here.
Shut the fuck up. Coming up with a Dr. Umar.
For my UK Africans, I'm pulling up.
All right, so this I'm gonna do what they said. Just type in. Let's go to his channel. Okay, First Sergeant Dobie. That's his channel. What the?
$F.
If you don't shut the hell up. First Sergeant Dobie. I'm going to his channel. That makes sense. 348 subscribers. I don't know if this is his though. Building a team of builders. That might be his. Okay, let's see. Yeah, he looked radical. He looked radical. I like him already. He got Fred Hampton on deck. I like him. A revolutionary. Woo-wee! I used to OD on him. Anyway, hold on, folks. I'm sorry. Yeah, I went to his channel. Now I'm gonna go check his channel out. Everybody go check out his channel real quick. You know what I'm saying? See what he's about. I don't know if y'all know him. I'm new on here. I don't know shit. Pulled up on Dr. Umar school. Okay, that's the one. Bam. Found it. Thank you, team, for the teamwork. Even though it was real simple. You know what I'm saying? Some simple things to do. It takes a team to help make happen, you know? Cameras all over the place. Shut up, Tina. I just said that. Don, it's not that hard. Go to First Sergeant channel, then look up the video title Pulled Up in Dr. Umar. I did that.
Please like, subscribe, and share. Right with First Sergeant.
All right, I'm trying to go to my live stream now. Ah, oh, damn it. Yo, this video, my internet is for some reason now is just keep in and out. Before it was all good. Now it's in and out. Look at this bullshit. I gotta watch this by myself for 2 seconds because my live stream's not up. StreamYard. Let's go. All right, so now I got it pulled up. I'm gonna go to StreamYard and get on my laptop, dead the phone, and then I'm gonna pull it up for you guys. But this internet's acting real freaking stupid on this laptop. He's around. I know this building right here. He's around the corner. He's about to pull up. All right. So we're going to StreamYard right now. We're going to see why my StreamYard don't have this live stream ready. Because this live stream is not on my laptop. I was trying to have everything situated when I came in. Please move a little faster. I wonder why it's moving slow. Please click here if the page does not redirect automatically. Come the fuck on. Don't they know I'm live right now? So, folks, once again, we started this whole topic off talk about the defamation of characters, and we about to go to First Sergeant Dobie, his encounter when he went to the FDMG school, and they say he was confronted by a woman. Now, I want to see because he's live streaming as he's rolling through. So he's coming around the corner, he's coming down the block, he's about to hook the turn, he's about to come around the school from the back end, and they go down the one-way block. So I want to know who stops him, pulls up on him, why he's being confronted, where they came from, was they sitting in their car, did they come out the school building? But for some reason, this was happening to my mother effing computer. This is bullshit. Close. Try not to get upset, but this is like corny. You feel me? This is very corny. Loading live stream. Let's go. All right, folks. Doing this extra shit, I can't even pull it up for some reason. That's how I feel when I hear that. Like, shut the fuck up, right? Or that's how I'm at this point. You just make me sick hearing him now. That's why I don't really know what he's talking about and see the videos because I don't even check him out. Yo, this live, this, why I can't never be happy. I just want to come do a live stream, be smooth with it. That's all I want to do. I don't want to come out here and look stupid. But if you guys was helping me out, somebody came up here and was chit chatting with me, then I could be handling this technical difficulty right now. You feel me? Because I need somebody to tag team in. So here's the link. I'm gonna drop the link again. Yo, what up, Slew? How you do, man? I just saw you tap in. I'm gonna drop this link again. Could somebody come up here and tag team this real quick for me as I try and go through these technical difficulties? You know what I'm saying? I ain't see you in a minute, Slim. Slew, what's up, man? Okay, so I'm restarting my whole laptop right now because I want to see this video. It seems like it was good. How many of you guys seen the video? As I'm looking for it, who's seen the video and who can tell? Of course, you guys seen it, but who can tell me like what to expect, what to see? Because y'all say you know, maybe I know who the woman is. Could somebody tell me where the woman came from? Did she parachute off the top of the building? Did she like come down some type of slide with her bow and arrow in hand shooting? How did she come? How did she approach him? Did she say, "Hark, who goes there?" How did she approach him? Did she have the bow and arrow to his forehead? Was she one of the archangels? Yo, I've been all right, bro. I got my car back on the road, and I'm very cool right now. Popo, they pulled me over. They gave me a little situation the other day, last week Sunday, and thank God I'm out the situation. So yeah, everything's cool though. Everything's good. I'm glad you asked, man. I'm just trying to see what this whole court situation is going to do. Hopefully, I can get some money from this situation. Not even hopefully. I better get my fucking money. It's not even about hopefully, because nothing changes. I'm being a little crazy, so I better get my money. But outside that, you know, the struggle's still real. Still in this little room, and my laptop is not acting right, folks. I'm sitting here for all this time trying to go on this laptop, and it's idling. Screen straight went black for like ever since I've been talking to Slew. Very tight. This is my screen. See the screen? Straight black. Nothing. I went to StreamYard to log in and straight nothing. And we got Wi-Fi. We've been on the shit. I don't know what's happening right now. So that's not gonna happen right now. Let me see. Maybe I can pull it up this way. Private pull up. Nah, you can't pull up on the phone. This got me fucking tight right now. Now it's telling me please wait. This is when you go to a commercial break. All right, commercial break. Icy Don is doing his first annual fundraiser this summer. This is a commercial break, folks. Icy Don will be hosting his first annual fundraiser in Philly. That's the drop right there. Project Pick Me Up. Free Icy. Okay, folks, free Icy. All summer. All they got to do is turn in their recyclables. Anybody who would like to help support the cause can help support with this man right there. Where he at? Somewhere right there. And support the cause is very much needed. We need plastic bags. We need various things. I even need a new flyer because this is an old flyer. But that's what we focus on right now. I wanted to go out and do my live stream at the location, but I couldn't because my phone was dead and I didn't have my charger in the car. So I had to come back here. And right now, I'm not even charging the phone because it's not on the charger. It's not even on the freaking charger. I'm at 8%. Finally, my laptop came back on after restarting on its own. And I'm sorry, I'm not even going to check the damn link out because I'm just too pissed to fuck off. It just got me so tight. It's just a waste of my freaking energy. And like I said, this laptop not accurate. I hate computers, yo. I hate technology. I really do. I appreciate what it can do for us, but I hate it because it does what it wants to. And like if you break it, what do it do? It don't do shit. It don't hurt. You just lose all your shit. But I really hate this technology shit because it's not opening. I'm pressing buttons. It's going to wherever it want to go to. It's not bringing me back to the internet. It moves slow. And when you be behind somebody when you drive and they move slow, you start beeping at them, you start cursing. You be like, I hate these people on the road. You know what I'm saying? This laptop makes me sick. I don't know what the hell it's doing right now. It started over. I really want to see this dude pull up on the school. Tina, why don't you send me this link before, huh? Why don't you go to my email and send me the link so I can have this queued up? Huh, look, Tina? Now I look stupid on the set. Very upset. And like you said, it should have been 1, 2, 3, but for some reason, like I say, look at my laptop. White screen now. This is my screen. This is what I'm going through. So going back to in life, when we talk about pipe dreams and shit like that, you never know what people really be going through in their own lives. When I'm doing the live, you see what I go through. I go through this shit on a daily basis. On a daily basis. I'm gonna tell you something. The other day I was I don't want to give too much of my information out, but you know it already. I was sitting in my vehicle. You know I'm a legal dude, and I'm sitting in the car, and I get pulled over by a cop sitting in the car. It's crazy, right? I was selling my Mother's Day stuff. I was getting my money. I was doing good, and these mother freakers pull up on me at a bad time. So about, do you have ID? I'm like, nope. You have this? I said, nope. Well, I just needed him. Them say he's like, we ain't gonna take the car. I said, okay. So why you bothering me? That's it. But They bothered me though, folks. They upset the situation. But I'm saying it all in because things always happen. If I would have lost my car while I'm making this money, do you know I would have had a heart attack out there after I just spent almost $2,000 to get my car back on the road 2 weeks ago? And for me to lose my car after I just spent like another $1,200 on Mother's Day stuff, that's like $3,000 in a hole. That would have killed my soul. Just like this fucking laptop. This page is not responding. It's a wrap. I'm off this shit. I'm off it. Sorry, folks. After all that bullshit with the laptop, it says the page is not responding. So I can't even go pull up when the sergeant get pulled over. I'm gonna tap into that though, Tina. Hopefully, I can find it another time, and then I would break it down and talk about that. But I'm really, really getting a headache with this stupid laptop. I'm getting a fucking headache. It just took me out my zone. It took me out the whole flow. I don't even know what I was talking about, and I can't even see what I want to see. That's when you go smoke something or drink something. You know what I'm saying? So we talk about defamation of character, and we talk about the fact that he has people at this building. You think about this. What elementary school in your neighborhood that you know of is closed and got security at the building confronting people? There's so many schools in the neighborhood. When your school is closed, do you have security outside that building confronting people? That itself is confrontation off the jump. Now I can see if you have people vandalizing the building, things like that. What was that dude doing? What was he about to go do at this mother freaking school? Do we live in Philly? I mean, do we live in Delaware? You know what I'm saying? Do First Sergeant live in Delaware? Do he live in Philly? What did he drive to the school for? And what day was that where they had security out and he got confronted? Like I say, man, that's a story I really want to see. And I guess because I really want to see it, I can't see it. I'm ready to open the laptop up again and go look. Or I'm ready to like say, hold on one second, folks, and go to the live stream real quick. I love y'all. And I'm such a jerk. I'm gonna say, hold on, folks, I gotta take a little 30-second break. I'm gonna go to that YouTube off my phone real quick and go see something real quick and see who this woman is. Give me a hot second, folks. I'm so sorry. I just can't resist it. Okay. Thank you for sitting back and holding off as I viewed that real quick. Um, she said she was sitting in the car, she was looking, so she's security. She, you know what I'm saying? That's what the other dude used to do. He used to sit in the car and just be security. So she's definitely one of those loud mouth chicks who's not afraid of nothing. So, you know what I'm saying? She's definitely one who's gonna roll up on you, check you, all that other good stuff. She probably retired security guard herself, you know, from school aide, who knows? But maybe even police. She probably retired cop. But I tell y'all this much, okay, folks? We do things, and a lot of us do things for a certain type of clout. But even as I say, maybe I'm gonna go up there and do what I do. I don't go up there on some dumb shit because I already know why I was there. You heard? See, a lot of you folks are playing games with your own personal lives. But let me tell you a little something, okay? I'm being dead serious right now. Don't go up on that school just on some dodo shit. I'm gonna say that for real, for real. Don't go up to that school on some dodo shit. I'm gonna say it one last time. Do not go up on that school on some dumb shit. You're lucky right now that he. I'm gonna tell y'all like this. Y'all lucky that I'm not part of the school no more because I was there because of the dodo shit. You dig? And you know what I'm saying? He had security. We were security for the dodo shit. It was a dude that was posted up outside the building. I was inside the building. There was another dude during the daytime. He was posted outside the building. I was inside the building because we started getting too much dodo shit. And you know what? Me, like, I don't think y'all really understand. So I tell you, I'm not an advocate for guns. Neither is Dr. Umar. Okay, he's not really advocate for guns. As we talked about the situation, you know what I'm saying? We're not really for it, but like he said, yo, one of these people came up to him and said, yo, you're gonna have to get a gun. And so we was having the conversation about it. He was like, yo, he said to me and him, you know, we was having a conversation. He said, yo, me and him, gonna have to get guns. Because he's like, yo, you need the blade, you need something out here. He told me to have something on me to deal with these people. He said, have something on you. He said, you know, when we get a little bit down the road, we're going to go down and get registered and get legal guns. Okay, okay, that was game plan. Me and him was going to get legal guns. So don't go up on that school on some dumb dodo shit. That's just a little warning from the FDMG Boogeyman. I know y'all want to see content, but that could have been live and that could have been a different type of altercation if it was a different type of person there who was on some different type of shit. Because what I've seen, I thought I saw him go in the back of the building too. Nigga, are you out your fucking mind? Even the people behind the school, there's a white woman who live behind the school. She's checking you. You gonna be like, who's she? She don't have. She's just a person who is appreciative of the cleanup job that we did because the back of the school was right behind her house. So just by cleaning up that whole back and then doing that block party makes them happy. Keeping that area clean makes them happy. They not on YouTube. They don't know what you guys assume and know. They not in the world that you guys are in. They just see that the school is painted. The school is looks better than what it did years ago. They see that there's people in front of the school patrolling it. They see that all the druggies that's been over there are not there. They don't give a fuck about what you guys give a fuck about. I'm talking about the people who live right around the corner from the school and the people who live across the street from school. If they are not on social media and know what you know, they are not in the same category you. They are people who are appreciative of what he's done in their neighborhood. So do not think that you can just roll up on that school and walk around with your little fucking cameras and expect that someone who's not even affiliated with the school not to say, yo, he's trespassing on this property. Because you don't know if he made some type of connections with the people in the neighborhood. For example, There's a white woman. I just said two white women. There's a white woman who lived right behind the school. Then there's a white woman who lived across the street from the school. This white woman, it was me, Umar, and two other people. It was the plumbers. I think it was this day. We was all up in the gym. This white woman came up into the gym in the door, and she said, "Oh, I just wanted to make sure everything was good. I just saw the door open, and I didn't see Dr. Umar." I say that for y'all protection. Don't go over there trespassing on some views and likes and don't have no real reason to be there, because the connection that that school has right now in the community, even if it's not open, is the fact that it's still keeping it clean. So y'all hatred and y'all views and y'all upsetness and everything that y'all have don't equate to the fact that they lived in the neighborhood where they had to deal with drug addicts, a abandoned building that now is in their eyes beautified. When they don't see all those dope fiends and everything behind their house and coming through from the school through their yard and cutting through the yards and going through the other block, when they don't see that, they happy. So y'all be careful doing your little things for these YouTube people who's not even giving y'all a fucking donation for y'all risking your fucking lives. Okay, I'm just saying that just for your protection. And then when you go in there, you don't even have a game plan to speak to people and so that you sound like you're official. They have a right to call authority on you. They have a right to take down your license plate because you trust and believe that he already put in to the precinct that he has a lot of haters and detractors, and they might come to deface the building. He already put that word into the police to protect himself. So y'all just be safe for the views and likes, okay? He was confronted by some chick that I don't know. She, like I say, she probably live in the neighborhood, and she came to a meeting. She probably is involved, and she's getting some of that donation money, being security for the school. All she got to do is sit in the car, watch her fucking phone, and pull up on the person and say, "Excuse me, can I help you?" And that's it. And then they're gonna do exactly what they did: fold up, get the fuck in the car, and leave. Like I say, the video to watch is when I go up there and looking for him. Because when I go up there, I'm really gonna be looking for him. I'm not. If I went out there, I would go by the school and just see who was out there and give you a recap of what's going on out there, let you know what I see. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's like, how did she see him and he didn't see her? That's what I'm confused about. How you gonna go down the block and not check out the block, scan the block out before you get out your car and walk around the buildings? For her to say, "I saw you walking around the building, you didn't see her sitting in the car." That's why I don't do a lot of things with people, because a lot of people goofy and dangerous. Every time when I rolling through the block, I roll through the block. Y'all roll through with me. I analyze, I scope it out, see what's out there. No cars on block. Okay, how you just gonna pull up on the block? And the block is the whole block. You guys gotta understand. The block is his block. He got schools on both sides, so anything on that block is pertaining to the school, unless it's just some. I seen this dude getting her pussy eaten out, and dude smashing her in front of school. But I mean, you don't. Yeah, that was. I mean, shit, you better. That's a good block to do it on. But in regards to just cars on the block, that's not a block where you're just gonna have cars on the block. They're gonna pull up, they roll up their blunts and get the fuck up out of there because you don't want to be there too long, because you're gonna be too obvious on the block. Definitely sitting in the middle of the block, maybe on the corner is different, but in the middle of the block, no. And police be over there. No. So just jumping out your car and running up and I'm at the school. No. Check your surroundings, folks, when you go out there. I never park on the block. Never park on the block. So yeah, folks, don't do a lot of stuff just for goofy likes and goofy views, because the wrong person might be there, especially after this situation. You know what I'm saying? That woman can say, yo, I felt threatened, I felt nervous, and then that might make them amp up security. So you guys would force them to amp up security because you made this woman feel unsafe. And trust me, every day I was there, I was feeling unsafe, meaning that I was like, I don't know who's going to pull up at the school, but they're not going to just pull up on my time, do what the fuck they want to do, and then disrespect me. So I had that mindset, like, not disrespect me. You can't do that. And then now it's not about the FDMG, it's about you disrespecting me. And that's where the problem will become. So, of course, every day I'm thinking about, yo, what's this noise in front of school? What's this, what I'm hearing? Who's getting out their car? That's how I knew it was a lot of people that had interest in real estate, because I approached a few people. But now, folks, the next time that FDMG, you see somebody pulling up on the block and being confronted by somebody, do not be surprised if they're being confronted with a person with a gun. Because she's nervous. Because that block is spooky at nighttime, because, you know what I'm saying, it's just all by itself. There's nowhere to run. So, like, if you're being chased down that block, you better run. You better boogie. People just be coming down the blocks, and, you know, like I said, there's a lot of fiends. So I'm pretty sure she just out there during the daytime. I don't think she's out there during night. Damn, her ass was stink. I'm sorry, I was looking at the things. So he hires people to sit outside of, yeah. I told him I wasn't going to be sitting because I didn't have my car neither. I said, I am not going to be outside. I'll be inside. So the lights came on. I said, I stay in here. I patrol on the outside. I'll go out there and patrol. But you ain't going to have me just sitting outside like dude is sitting out there. Mm-mm. So if anybody coming up in here, they in trouble. You know what I'm saying? That's the bottom line. But thank God we had no incidences. Only time, I mean, I had to approach and kick 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I had to kick about 6 different people, 6 different occasions out. You know what I'm saying? Maybe 7. Yeah, 7. 7 people had to kick the fuck up out of there. And then there was this bitch down the block. And I call her bitch. I can't even call her this woman or lady or chick. There was this bitch down the block with her fucking pit bull. And I guess she's so used to walking the damn dog and just letting her shit all over the fucking place. And so when I told her, you know, we getting school cleaned up and, you know, gotta pick up the shit, she all screaming at me like, yo, bitch, I done watched you let him just shit right there the other day. I saw you. Now you bringing it back down. There's no bag in your hand. You're not cleaning up after him. So yeah, people, you know what I'm saying, to have the female out there, I'm not really cool with that. I'm not really cool with that. So, but yep. So he hires people to sit outside of a vacant building. But like I say, many people deface the building. Many people do drugs in front of the building. So by having people in front of the building, it saves them, it protects them. Every time they put graffiti up there, it's a fine, you know what I'm saying, when he gets fined. So he got fined several times. So, you know what I'm saying, it's there for the protection. So it's only right, because the asshole has people that's going to do that. But if the building was open and the school was running, he would not have that problem. So it wouldn't look crazy that for 3 years he's been paying people to protect a vacant building. But he complained about that. Remember, he said, you know, paying for security. That's what he talked about. Paying people to watch the vacant building that's not open. He done spent so much money in these last 3 years on paying people to patrol the building. That money could have been a salary for a teacher. The amount of money that he done paid for security itself is a teacher's salary. So ever since he been like ever since he been paying security, I know when me and Ghost ran up on him at the bookstore out here in Philly, he had 5, maybe 6 security guards. I don't think they was for free. Okay. I don't think they came out there in that cold ass weather on that snowy ass day for free. So I'm thinking like in the last 3 years, just for the amount of security that he paid, but he's been paying for it at the school. That's a teacher's salary that's just going down the drain. Yeah, folks. But he wouldn't say defaming his character. No, we are putting a spotlight on your character and putting a mirror in front of your face, and that's the words you use because that's what you see. You see a failure. You see a nigga who fucking up. You see a nigga who's fronting. You got triple G the boxer, you triple F. And it's so sad, dog. It's so sad because you had it, you had a wave, you really could have made it happen. I believed in you because I believe in Black Power. So that's what I believe in. And I thought that you could have executed because you was making the moves. And I was proud that you was able to take this heat to make these moves. And all you did was just fucking fucked up because you're a failure, because you fronting. All right, folks. Icy Don chopped it up a little bit. We really need you to understand that we can't keep using certain things too lightly, too easy. Like, oh, you a racist, or you said my name, so you talking about me. So now I got to make a whole outline about you. We can't say you defame my character because you sent me a letter saying I have to submit legal paperwork because you was collecting money in our city. And we ain't see no tax money from it. We ain't see no tax dollars from it. We didn't see no results from the money that you collected. And for what we know you collected over 100. You collected over 6 figures. We sent a group down there to speak to the PO box, the post office that you have your PO box at, and they said he was coming in on a weekly basis, to maybe 2-3 times a week, pulling out envelopes. One of our staff members spoke to him, and he implied that he had checks coming in because he's Dr. Umar Johnson. He's open the school, so yes. See how the turds are dropped and just left all over the place, homie? Once people start researching, everything starts revealing itself. That's why you're going reverse. You're going backwards because you think it's a game. P.O. Box such and such. Where's this P.O. Box located? Go to the P.O. Box location, speak to the manager. Manager says this. They say this. This person know that. It's 1, 2, 3. So there's no defamation of character. They doing a major investigation. Get your shit right. You are being investigated. Heavy investigation. And they're going to see that you have not crossed your I's and dot your T's because you don't even pay the people who do the work for you. And that itself is a no-no. Don't think that workers are not protected, whether they are union, whether they are contracted, whether they are even underneath a signed contract. don't think they don't have no type of protection, especially when they can prove that they did the work. And when off the jump, they already know that, yo, this is more proof than what we need, but we have to go through the procedures. And that's what the judge told me. She says, just have your stuff together because we must go through the procedures. She said, this is not me. She said, this is the way the court system goes. Just make sure you have all your stuff together and just make sure you come back to court. But she said, I know I can look at this and tell you off the jump he's guilty, but this is the procedure. And so, as part of the procedure for what you have to do, is part of a procedure what we have to do. And we must investigate. So we have our facts correct. So we make our judgment is a right judgment. Cease and desist order. Let's see if this nigga comply. Oh, he don't want to comply. Guess what, Delaware? He did not comply. Oh, he didn't comply. Okay, we got him now. He's coming to our system now. He will comply with us. Otherwise, we're going to put a lien on this. We're going to do that. We're going to take this, and we're going to make him have to pay these taxes ASAP. Oh, what? Oh, lost the building. Because he didn't comply. And if he waits till the last second to comply, that's just the same as not complying because he was already told in March on something that he already knew he should have been dead. This nigga crazy. Defamation of character. No, you destroy your own character by being stupid. Y'all niggas better stop with that nigga talk and always try and play victims when you know you fucking the wolf. Wolves be trying to play victims. She said, damn, her ass would stink. Horrible attitude. No, if she, like I said, I wish I watched the video with you because from what I saw, her car was parked on the block and she's sitting up in there. And I guess he must have drove through and just saw a female and thought nothing of it. You feel me? He probably drove through the block, saw her car on the block, just saw a female and thought nothing of it because it was a woman. And so completely disregarded her and her authority and then start walking around the building. And so when she confronted him, it's no nice attitude to have when she knows the nigga's bullshit. Oh, I spoke to Dr. Umar. He told me to come down. She like, that nigga's not even in the fucking state. Well, he told me to just come on down. Like, for what? So it's not a stink attitude. Like I said, this is the attitude that you have to have. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. Not siding with shit, but because of this whole wave, I got shit. My mallet was there with me. Okay. My mallet was right there with me. And I'm being nervous too, because I don't know what the hell, who's coming up here for what. And I'm like, this ain't even my beef. So no, it ain't gonna be no nice attitude. There's no nice attitude to somebody walking on your fucking property. And it's your property at the time when you're there protecting it. Especially when you already know, like you already know what this is. You know what this is. That person, Dobie or whatever his person name was, Sergeant didn't look like he was a no inspector. He didn't look like he was anybody that of authority. He just looked like a YouTuber walking around school with his camera out, taking pictures and doing some old dumb shit that no one has patience for. Who's there for the FDMG? So it's always easy to look at it, on one side like her attitude stink, but shit. My attitude would have been worse. Because the reason the real shit, the reason why I'm on YouTube is because of a person coming through the neighborhood wanting to see what was up with the FDMG. Niggas riding through the neighborhood on his bike. He came back around, and I was like, yo, he looked too suspect. He pulled up on me. He started asking me questions about it. He started just talking to me randomly, and then I was sitting here talking. I was like, yo, this nigga. And then then he started getting more into the school. So I'm like, yo, what you know about the school? And then we was talking. Then we went from there. It's the way we went about that conversation that made it cool enough where I'll even loud to him like, yo, dog, everybody doing this talk, but you take a look. And so he took a look. He showed his video. And he put it up there. I went back to that video, and that's how I seen T. I seen him in the comment. So there's many ways that it can go. But when you just walking across the motherfucking school, your phone's on, everything, it's like, yo, what the fuck you doing, yo? Can I help you? No, he's not here. You're lying. Get the fuck out of here. Really, that simple. It's nothing. There's no real. Look, I'm in my car watching my videos. You disturbing me. You making me have to fucking walk around, talk to you. There's nothing nice to be about. Fuck around if it was me. And I was sitting there smoking my L, sitting in my car, watching this nigga school. Now you making me have to put my blunt out to go tell you to get the fuck up out here. No, it ain't gonna be peaceful and nice. So no, I'm sorry, Teresa. I can't side with you and say she was stank. She actually was nice enough to even talk to him. She personally gave him too much conversation. Like I said, it's like, no, he's not here and he's not nowhere near to be around, and you're lying. You're gonna have to step off the premises, please. Thank you. Have a nice day. And then being the female, well, you're making me nervous. I will call the police because you're doing too much talking. I don't know who you about. So no, she was being very nice and considerate to his dumbass for coming out there and do that shit. Like I say, yo, don't go out there and think that you're gonna be met with politeness and kindness. Yeah, I'm talking about me going in 2020, being part of the establishment in 2020. The word was, you might need a fucking hammer. I hope y'all understand. Like when I got there first day, like, yo, you're gonna need some protection. That was 2020. So in 2022, you're lucky you're not being met with niggas with guns. And I guess the only reason why it's not that case is because Umar has love for his people. That's the only thing I could say. Because at this point, if I was in that situation and I had that heat on me like that, and I had a person who I owe money to, and I had another person who already damaged my building, no, I'm having a person outside. If I'm gonna have security, I'm gonna have somebody out there fully protected. If I feel I'm gonna need security out there, so don't go out there, folks. And just for these folks that's not even giving you heavy donations, and that can't get you out of jail for trespassing. So be safe out there when you try and do your content. Same as when fucking Smoke drove all the way out there. You lucky you wasn't met with something else. I got a little headache, folks. So I'm gonna say I don't normally take medication or pills, but I got a leave right here. So I'm gonna take this a leave. Whew, my head hurts. Look at a couple more of these comments. Yeah, I wasn't talking no more. So he has to be absolutely Tina. Mm-hmm. Thanks, Teresa. Thanks for chopping up with me. But like I said, when I was up there, my attitude wasn't to be nice neither. So, and mind you, I hear something, I come outside the school, and I see somebody in the corner where the HVAC is by the gym, and they putting all their little paraphernalia and all that other shit. They about to get high. I have to tell them, yo, this ain't that party. Oh, yo, this was the party spot. Well, it's not that party anymore. Then I have to go around the school to find somebody sitting there with a girl and they getting high and shit like that. Then I have to come back around, and these are all different times. Come back around, so there's no niceness when you see people on the block. Sorry, but that's where it's at right now. So where the FDMG, that's why I said when I go up there, I already know I have to go up there. When I go up there, if I don't get my money, I have to go up there in the mind frame of I'm going to put my hands on somebody, and if somebody put their hands on me, I must have the mind frame of breaking their shit and catch them way off guard. That they don't have that mind frame, so I have to go with the 100% mind frame that's going to catch them off guard. Not go up there with no goofy attitude. Just on some humdrum shit just for the people. So, folks, thank you for your listening ear. I love your time. I wish I could have had a guest or two because, like I said, I want to hear what you guys say about the cease and desist order. I want to know what everyone's just listening to this person, listening to that person in their comments about certain things. You know, y'all watch things for the entertainment. But what do you feel? What do you feel triggered that cease and desist order? You know what I'm saying? What's the top 5 reasons why Umar Johnson has a cease and desist order? I'm gonna type that in before I leave. Top reasons why Umar has a cease and desist. How you spell desist? How you spell desist order? It's spelling it wrong. Is it D-E or D-I? Oh, D-E, okay. Top reason why Umar Johnson has a cease and desist order. All right. That's the next topic. Who think that Leonard Arnold is the reason why Umar Johnson has a cease and desist order? Leonard Arnold been on Umar Johnson ads for over 5 years, easy. Leonard Arnold was able to obtain several thousand subscribers from content of Umar Johnson. Leonard Arnold also received over several thousands of dollars from content that he spoke about Umar Johnson for several years. Do you think that he's the reason why Umar Johnson has a cease and desist order? Like I say, top 5 reasons why you think Umar Johnson has a cease and desist order. Anti-Afro Spengali, haven't said her name. Anti-Afro Spengali, shout out, what up? She's been on his ass for quite some time. She's been out there. She's been pulling his neck, trying to put the noose on his neck for many years. And her reasons because he portrays to be in the field that she's in, and she's not feeling that. Do you think that she done put a little spell out there? Do you think that she done did a Harry Potter? You think that she made it happen, where she got the cease and desist order? Huh? Who could it be? Who could it be? What's your top 5 reasons why Umar Johnson has a cease and desist order? Who you think is the person behind it? And that's what this is about. Also, do you think that Umar Johnson is going to? Let me put that out there too. Let me put that out there in the post so I can remember. Do you think Umar Johnson will comply with Philadelphia? Will comply with the state of Pennsylvania? I was just yawning like crazy, like I'm not on TV. Do you think Umar will comply with the state of Pennsylvania? Pennsylvania. That's always a hard word to spell. Pennsylvania. What do y'all think? Top reason why Umar Johnson has a cease and desist order? And do you think Umar will comply with the state of Pennsylvania? Yo, dude. Yes, he do. Okay? Yes, he do. And I'm gonna tell you why he do, Germ. Okay, Germ? The reason why he has loyal donors to this day donating. Let's take for example, let's take let's take an age bracket of I'm gonna take this age bracket. I'm gonna take 56 and older. All right, all his 56 and older people who don't really be on YouTube. They don't be following the limit on. They don't follow none of this shit. They don't even know who I am. Okay, let's even take that same bracket and say they know who Leonard Arnold is, and they know that there's a lot of detractors, and so they still feel the need to be that much more supportive of him, but they don't know who I am. See, the point of me keep saying that they don't know who I am is very important because the reason why he would still have that many people in that board supporting on that cause is because they don't know the severity of me in my level, and they haven't heard the story on that like that. And as long as these people back then was putting me out as the bum, meth head, things like that, it also allowed people to have a blind eye to the reality. So Germ, hell yeah, he still got loyal donors because they don't really know that that person was really real and serious. Trust me when I tell you that. And let's even go down the line to all the people all the way down to a younger age. If they don't know that story, they still gonna be loyal supporters because Leonard Honest rhetoric is not strong enough to those supporters to make them stop giving. Because Leonard Honest rhetoric is not is still haven't been strong enough for me to even say Lynn is right. There's a cease and desist order only because of me. So that's why I can't say Lynn is right. Until I'm proven wrong, that's not because of me. I can't say, oh, Lynn is right. Damn, they on his ass. If it wasn't for my court papers going through, they wouldn't been on his ass. That's the way I'm looking at it. The nigga just flipped up the faucet. I saw water coming out the sink. You're not going to tell me that's fake water. You're not going to tell me he got fake plumbing. But what you can tell me is he got a court date coming down the road that he's going to have to either spit up some money, but he's definitely going to have to come up with some real reasons why he didn't come up with this money. He's going to have to show that he don't have that money that everyone's claiming. He's going to have to prove that he didn't raise $2 million. And the bottom line is he's going to have to explain why that school did not open up. What's stopping that school? Because I'm going to sit there and probably be as quiet as fuck. I'm probably going to be like, yo, y'all got all my receipts. You got my paperwork. I only have two questions. Why you didn't pay me and why that school didn't open up? No, three questions. I'm sorry. And how much money did you raise? Real simple. Why, how much money you raised, why you didn't pay me, and why the school didn't open up. And that's how I'm gonna start everything the fuck off. I'm gonna say, on you can talk about what you want to talk about. He can talk about what he want to talk about. But that was the three facts of why I'm here. If I lose because of attitude, I don't give a fuck. But the bottom line is, I want to know why you didn't pay me. I want to know how much money you raised, and I want to know why that school hasn't opened. Because I won't mind just going up there and cracking your head just because. So go ahead and play arrogant. Don't pay me. So like I say, it don't matter across the board with this whole court shit right now. I better get my money because if I don't, I'm gonna be in court for another situation that they could have rectified, and I'm gonna blame it, and I'm gonna cry the boohoo and blame it on the system because the system did not protect a black man who was treated wrong. So, like I say, this is what they cause. You know the environment we from. You can't owe a person 50 cents, let alone $3,000, without having some type of violence. Mental health is a motherfucker. Yep, folks. So court, we get less than 2 months from here court date, folks. Less than 2 months. No one's talking about Umar going to court, but I am. I'm the only channel to talk about Umar got a court date. Tune in and tune in and for the countdown for Umar and his Umar versus the city of Delaware. That's how we're gonna put this. Tune in for Umar Johnson versus the city of Delaware. Thank you for your listening ear, your support. Teresa, Tina, Jern, Slew, and everyone else that chimed in. Ty for short. Anybody else in the clouds, and all other people who view this a little later on. Thank you for checking us out. But don't forget to hit the $ IC Don 167 because support is always needed. We got to make this happen. Thank you for listening. Your support. Have a blessed day.